Hi, my name is Alyssa. I'm a third year aerospace engineering major from Mission, Texas. And I really enjoy engineering because as a kid, I always liked to take things apart and build things back together. And why I chose aerospace, I've always enjoyed space and math and the planets. And when I grow up, I want to be the flight director at NASA.
Hi everyone, I'm Eddie. I'm also a third year aerospace engineering major from Spring, Texas. And why I got into engineering, I've always been super interested in science and math like Alyssa, and I've always liked knowing why things work the way they do. So that's why I love that. And in aerospace, I knew aerospace was for me because I've always had a deep love for space and everything space. And so I knew that's what I wanted to go into. And so when I grow up, I would love to just do something in the space industry and just get to, work closer to everything space related. So today we'll be helping y'all create your own hoop gliders. So like these two things right here. And with that, it's a cool way to see, how things fly and how planes work. And also you'll be able to learn, by the end of this activity, you'll be able to learn what drag is and how it works.
So for this activity, you'll need one straw, one 3x5 index card, a pair of scissors, we only have one so we'll be sharing, and some tape. The first step will be to take your index card and you're going to want to fold it into 3 equal parts. So make sure they're aligned because these will be your hoops. Okay? Should look something like this when you fold it into 3 parts, and you can't see the folds, but go ahead and take your scissors and you'll cut the 3 pieces of the index card. Here's one little strip. And here's how your index card will look once you have cut all 3 pieces.
So once you have your 3 pieces, grab 2 of them and bring them together to overlap so you can make your big hoop. So you kind of want to just have them overlap so you can have that nice round shape. And then make sure to grab your tape so you can tape them together and make sure they stick together. So.
Now take your last piece and you're going to make a small hoop the same way you made the big one. Just fold it into a little circle like that and add your piece of tape.
So by the end of this, you should have your big hoop and your small hoop. So now that you have your 2 hoops, you want to grab your straw and tape your straw to the inside of the 2 hoops, making sure the 2 hoops are on at the ends. You don't want to have them too close together because that will get in the way of the air being distributed across the whole straw. So if you have them at the ends, your hoop glider will just work better and fly farther. So that's the fun part.
So this is what your finished product will look like. And before we go test it and see that mine will fly further than Eddie's, let's learn about drag.
So drag is a force opposing the direction of what the object is moving. So if the object is going this way, drag will be going this way, and basically it just pushes back on the object, causing it to slow down or not go as fast as it normally would. So a good example of drag would be when you're outside having fun at the park and let's say you're running, it's a windy day, and you feel the air push back on you and kind of keeping you from running even faster. That's because of drag.
Another example is when you're in the swimming pool and you're trying to run or you're trying to move and you feel like you can't move as quickly as you would when you're not in water. That's because water can also produce drag.
And then bigger example, you definitely see this with airplanes in the sky. So they need a lot of energy to push through the drag and get you to your destination safely. So now we'll be testing our hoop gliders, and I'll make sure mine goes farther than this.
Now's my turn.
What? So we just flew our hoop gliders, and as you may have noticed, it flew pretty far, the straw was pretty balanced, And you may be wondering why that is, even though the two hoops are different sizes. This is because the big hoop creates a drag, like we talked about earlier, on the rest of the straw, and the small hoop helps keep the rest of the straw balanced. So it kind of balances each other out, and yeah, that's why it worked out.
So thanks for doing this hoop glider activity with us, and we hope you enjoy it as much as we did.
Woo!